So we used the IBC tank that was collecting rainwater. We used that with our different water installation when the plumber was here, and so now the water is just running out of the pipe going nowhere. I have to wait until I get enough money to buy another IBC tank to replace that one. So at the moment the water's just running out. But you can see my bottle bricks all ready to start installation, but I can't work on that wall in this weather, obviously. But yeah, the rain is good, the land needs it badly. It's a pity the red sky isn't coming out in the video, but as they say, red in the morning, shepherd's warning. This is definitely lighting it up. Where you see like the yellow, it's actually bright orange at the moment. It's a pity it doesn't come through properly. Right, I'm about to add more straw to Cocoa Pop's houses, because they seem to be, they stay in the one and then they move to the other and they sort of go between the two houses. So I'm going to put straw, more straw in both houses. Cocoa Pop does like rearranging and taking straw out, so I think some fresh straw will be great. Are you all ready for a clean house? You ready for a clean house? Look at all this straw that you waste by pulling it out. Okay, Piggy, it's time for a clean house. Are you coming to check out what I'm doing? Cocoa Pop is going to interfere. She's already sort of head-butting. No, don't head-butt it. I'm going to put this in your bedding. We are all very nosy. Some of us are already covered in straw, aren't we? Yes, it's just straw for your house. Yes, now you're getting hay fever because you're interfering. Right, so they can move that around. Piglets are coming to inspect. They're also very nosy. Right, I'm going to put some in the other house as well, around the corner. It's just the straw. There's nothing else. Oh my goodness, Cocoa Pop. Right. Oh my goodness. Now you're all running. And here I'm coming with more straw. There we go. More straw. Cocoa Pop, you're still pushing this. Cocoa Pop can't believe it's just bed stuff. But the piglets are very curious. But the temperature seems to be dropping a bit, so I think it might be cold tonight, so just want to give both sides, both houses, some more straw. Yes, Coco. Oh my goodness, you came right up to me. Yes. Oh. Right, she's going to inspect it again. And don't start moving it out like you always do. Yes. Meantime, piglets are making themselves a bit of a sand bath over here. Look at this. It is so cute. Having a bit of a sand bath, are we? No, where are you bullying? Don't be bullies. Don't bully each other. And even if it's not feeding time, they just see me out here, hear my voice, and they all assemble, thinking they're going to get more food. You as well, but it's not feeding time yet. You still got a couple of hours to go. Yes, go and inspect your new bedding. Oh, you coming to say hello? Whoops. They're starting to get more curious now, and they're not as jumpy as they used to be. No, it's not now. I threw some pears for you already. My goodness. Oh, look at this. 2 weeks old, and it's figured out how to drink from the nipple. That is cool. You cool? So I have some sliced mushrooms in my fridge that I need to use up. And I have these parasol mushrooms that I picked in the garden that I need to use. I also have some creme fraiche that I need to use up. And I decided I may as well make a nice mushroom soup because it's quite chilly today. So for this, I'm going to use a tablespoon of cooking oil, and I'm going to use 4 garlic cloves, 2 onions that I'm going to chop up. I'm going to have 2 stock cubes. It'll be 4 cups of water and half a cup of red wine. And I'm going to add in probably, I'll see how, maybe half a cup of milk as well. And I've got, it'll probably be about 1 or 2 teaspoons of salt, depending on taste, and about a teaspoon of cracked black pepper, and definitely a liberal amount of inner Parman's garlic and herb seasoning. And then I'm going to add in, I've got lots of other herbs here. I've got marjoram, thyme, and oregano. And I'm going to be adding some of that in as well. Probably a total of about 4 teaspoons, I would say. I'm going to put in 4 tablespoons, of butter. The oil will be 1 tablespoon. I think I mentioned that already. And I will be putting in 6 tablespoons of flour, which I've got hiding over there. And yeah, I think I've mentioned everything that I will be, but anyway, I'm going to video it, and you will see how delicious the soup is going to be. Hopefully I've mentioned all the ingredients. So the oil is in the pot and the butter is melting, joining up with the oil, and I've chopped up the onion and the garlic, and once the butter is melted I'll be adding that in. And in the meantime I'm going to chop up the parasol mushrooms to add it to the sliced mushrooms I have. Right, onion and garlic is in to get caramelized a little bit and just softened. It doesn't really need to be caramelized, more softened. Right, this is softening nicely. So I'm now going to add in the mushrooms that I've cut up over here. Right, the mushroom and the onion has cooked down. I'm now going to add in my 4 teaspoons of herbs and then put in my half a cup of red wine. Herbs is in. Let me just mix this up a little bit again. And now I'm adding in the red wine. So after it's cooked to bits in the red wine, I don't have the heat on very high. I'm now going to cover this mixture with 6 tablespoons of flour, and then I'm going to add in 4 cups of water and the 2 chicken stock cubes. Flour is in, and I'm now going to stir this in. It's going to get nice and thick. So have your water ready to add in. The water is not hot. I just put it in the kettle because I decant it from the water barrel that I've got. Right, stir that in. That's the first cup. I'm going to put in the second cup. Stir this one as well. So I'll do the same thing with another 2 cups of water, and then I'm going to add in these chicken stock cubes. I'm now going to add in a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of the cracked pepper. And then I am going to leave this to simmer and cook slowly while I quickly go and feed the pigs. Hopefully it'll be like 15 minutes, and then I'll come back and I'll add in half a cup of milk and this creme fraiche that I need to use up. Salt and pepper is in. So let me just give it a bit of a stir here. Right, I'm going to put this on simmer while I'm going to feed the pigs. Looking good. One has kindly dropped off a whole container full of acorns for the pigs, and my neighbors have given me quinces, so pigs are going to eat well tonight. These are such fat little piglets, really. Can't get enough of watching them. And the way they sprint all over the show and jump and... Well, I guess I don't need an auger, do I, Tundi? Yes. I don't need an auger to put in fence posts. I have the digger dog. Don't know what she's found or thinks is living in there, eh? Yeah. Juno's just chilling. The Piggy choir. I'm thinking I should maybe make this the ringtone on my phone. So wherever I am, I'll always think of my pigs. Babies are starting to nibble on the carrots and showing a little bit of interest in the food. But I think they're getting so much milk from Mommy that they're definitely giving it a bit of a go. Doves aren't looking so happy with this drizzle. I'm back from feeding the pigs. I should have been stirring this every few minutes, but can't do that when you're feeding the pigs. But I'm going to add in the cream and the milk now. Now you have a delicious, thick, creamy, homemade mushroom soup, better than anything you'd ever get out of a can. I just tried the soup and it's magical. That's the only way to describe it. I've pulled out the rest of these broccoli plants to give to the pigs because I've tried with these caterpillars. As fast as you remove them, their friends come to their funeral, I swear. But I seem to have some odd tomato plants coming up as well. I think these are all seeds that were in my winter sowing soil mixture that I threw in here when nothing grew. But these are definitely doing well. These squash, lots of flowers coming here, as you can see. That one's already died, turning into something. Oh, some of the carrots are getting a nice size as well. But the turnips, look how big the turnips are. Beetroot is still quite small, but I'm thinking I might have to make like a borscht. George loves oranges, don't you, George? Here's Mellow Puff with her orange. She always runs off to go and hide in the bush to go and eat oranges or whatever the fruit is. Maggie runs up and down. Oh, she's just got her orange. because Oreo running to see if he's missing out on something. Even though they've now started eating the grain, putting the food out is not enough to wake them up in the morning. This litter loves to sleep in. I think it's also because Cocoa Pop has got so much milk, and they're honestly the fattest piglets I've had, that there's no rush to come out and eat food because they're getting enough from their mom. So I want to measure how long the average is of one of these pieces of wood, because then I'm going to know how far away to put fence posts. Okay, this one is 210. They're all more or less the same size. So if I make sure my fence posts are 2 meters apart, I reckon I'll be safe. After all that rain, it's an absolutely glorious day today. And hopefully my solar panel batteries are going to get some charge. The doves always sit around waiting to see when the pigs stop eating, so that they can go and see if there's anything left. They know when it's feeding time at this zoo. Woohoo! Flowers coming on my pig poop melons now. Brilliant. Look how beautiful the sunset is. Absolutely stunning. Piglets are now eating solids, all of them.